Welcome back, Valley. Coming up on VMSTV today, we'll explain how a new technology called virtual production is changing the way movies are being produced, and how VMSTV is already exploring this new technology.
We'll introduce you to a middle school student who began her life many thousands of miles away, and of course, we have a new campus camera.
And much more. So sit back and relax, Valley, because VMSTV starts right now.
Welcome back. Movies are usually filmed on location or in large movie studio sound stages, where set designers build huge backdrops that can include buildings, rooms, sometimes entire city blocks. But that technique is changing, and VMSTV is going along for the ride. Sam Monday explains.
You may have noticed that VMSTV has been experimenting with a new technology called virtual production. Virtual production is a technique that combines green screen backdrops with virtual sets, amazing environments that can be designed in 3D in a computer program called Unreal Engine. In regular green screen, the camera cannot be moved because this happens. The map does not follow the camera, and of course the illusion that the map is real is ruined. But with a technology called Lightcraft, VMSTV is able to use these backgrounds that aren't actually real and bring them to life. This is how it works. As I move across the green screen set, the camera, as well as my background, follows me. We wish we owned $1 million studio like this one, but unfortunately it's not real. We will design some of these sets ourselves. Our newest one will eventually become a cozy interview set. This one is still a work in progress, but one day this room will become the home to a new VMSTV segment called Let's Talk. So far, we have produced 2 broadcasts using our virtual production. This scary scene in an abandoned New York City subway car, and another spooky scene in a haunted room, as well, of course, as this year's Western segment starring Jade Barron. Look for more of VMSTV's adventures in virtual production throughout the rest of this year. Reporting for VMSTV, I'm Sam Monday.
Thanks, Sam. If you've been watching the TV series Mandalorian, they use a technology very similar to Lightcraft. A few weeks ago, we talked to Jerry about the TikTok challenge and student vandalism in our bathrooms. Well, we're back with Jerry to see whether this is still a problem.
Good afternoon, Valley Vikings. I'm Val Bedoya, and I'm here with our day custodian, Jerry. Jerry, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, of course. So last time I remember we talked a little bit about the bathroom vandalism, right? So I was wondering, has it gotten worse or has it gotten better?
Well, the TikTok challenges have ended, so that has mellowed out, which we were glad that did. But we're still seeing now the normal type of vandalism we usually see, which is writing on the wall. Some people are drawing inappropriate things. Some people are making, how should we say, graphs where people are checking off what they like or dislike. And we're also seeing food taken into the bathrooms and basically thrown around the bathrooms, milk cartons, milk, nacho cheese. Food should never be in the bathrooms. That's a violation of the health department. They're not supposed to take that stuff in there. But that's what we're seeing now at the levels.
I'm so sorry to hear that. So how has this been affecting you and your job?
Well, it makes a lot more work. It takes a lot more time to get through the normal cleaning that we have to do down there, and it makes it harder on the night guys to also make the areas ready for the guys in the morning.
Yeah, of course. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I think that covers it. Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, of course. And now I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Jerry and Val. It's time for Campus Camera. The question of the week is, who do you look up to?
Hey Valley, today on this Campus Camera, we're going to be talking about who you look up to the most. Probably my dad and my brother.
I look up to my friend Nixon Smart. He's a really good role model, and he got me into football, and it's really helped me with my future.
I'd say some of my friends, they're just really nice.
My dad.
My parents, my sister.
My mom.
Why?
Because she's smart.
My parents.
I don't know.
And my Moses. Your sister. You look up to me, right?
Sure.
Okay, great. That's all.
Guess it would have to be like my dad.
I look up to my mom because she's really awesome and she's really nice.
Probably Miss Willenbrink because she's a really good teacher.
I look up to my ancestors because they have just guided me through life and they show me, you know, certain events that's gonna happen, so that's my answer.
We've been talking about e-bikes for more than a year now. E-bike safety and how to maintain your e-bike. Clearly, e-bikes are becoming more and more popular, and that is causing another challenge for our school. Lane Measer's on the Magic Window with more.
Hey Val, I'm here to talk to you about the overcrowded bike racks here at the school. First up, you can see there's very little space for you to park your bike. There's just a lot of people riding to school with the new popularity of e-bikes that there's just not enough space in this one bike rack. So people have been taking it into their own hands. They've been parking it on the grass, cement, even against the fences. But it's become a little bit of a problem. People have been knocking over each other's bikes, and it's just become disorganized and unsafe. So the school has been talking about getting a second bike rack right around here, just so that everyone has a safe place to park their bike each day. We'll keep you guys informed on any new information, and I'll send it back to Charlotte.
Thanks, Lane. Later in the school year, VMSTV will dive into our annual Foley Sound Effects project, and we would love your help. Here's how.
Once again, this year, VMSTV is going to take on the Foley Sound Effects Challenge. In this challenge, we select a scene from a movie and recreate all of the sound effects and dialogue in that scene. This is officially called the Art of Foley. We have one rule. All of the sounds that we reproduce must be recreated using common household items. Last year was probably our most challenging Foley project ever, because we selected a very difficult scene from the movie Transformers. Finding the loud metallic sounds for the character Bumblebee was not easy. You may remember we went on a search for just the right metallic objects. Back in our classroom, we went to work, painstakingly recording every piece of sound for this scene. We want to accept your challenge this year. If you have a movie idea and a specific scene in that movie, please reach out to us on our website, vmstv.com, and look for the VMSTV Foley Sound Effect Challenge, link at the top of the page. If your film idea is chosen, we'll invite you to join us in creating our 2022 Foley Sound Effects project.
YouTube is filled with videos that look really professional, and yet they were filmed with only a cell phone. It's truly incredible that anybody can tell an amazing story with a device you carry in your pocket. Well, Leo Nicholson is back with another episode of Shot in an iPhone.
What's up, Valley? I'm Leo Nicholson, back with another episode of Shot in an iPhone. Today is Friday. That means the weekend is coming, and my perfect plan starts here at Ceci's. Hi, can I please have 3 rolled tacos and a Coca-Cola? Why I love Ceci's is the amazing food with the hospitality. Like, look at this. Does that look appetizing? It is appetizing, because this food is amazing. The people here are so nice. The food is so good. That was amazing, but I'm still hungry. I wonder what I can have. Ice cream. Ice cream awaits. They have a cinnamon roll ice cream? Can I please have cotton candy and a waffle cone? Wow, like nothing better to finish off an amazing lunch than ice cream. But not just any ice cream, Handel's ice cream. This is a single scoop of ice cream, cotton candy flavored. And I was licking it and I'm like, chocolate chips and cotton candy ice cream. It's amazing. You guys need to come down here and try this. This has been Leo's Shot in an iPhone, and I'm sorry I made like a little bit of a mess, but see you guys next time. Anchors, back to you. You guys need to come down to Handel's and try some of this cotton candy ice cream.
Thanks, Leo, and I would love one of those colorful bike helmets. We have a really special story for you now. It's about a girl whose life might have been very, very different if certain things didn't happen the way they did. Elsa Woolsey explains.
My name is Avery, I am 13, I do gymnastics, and I am adopted.
Around the world, adoptions are common, but in one area specifically, the numbers tend to be higher than others.
We don't know the exact place, but it was near Chongqing in China. That is where the adoption center found me. It was by a bridge, I believe.
Avery was found under a bridge very similar to this one, but her life would soon change for the better.
They called us up and said, hey, we've matched you with a child, and so we went over to China to receive Avery and to meet her and to bring her home, and so it was quite an adventure and a journey. It took over several years, but we're blessed to be a part of it.
Just like everyone else, Avery has her own story to tell, but hers is a little more uncommon.
She has a unique journey like every person does. And for her, part of her is her birth country, and we try to make that a part of our life.
It's honestly kind of cool, and it's kind of an experience that most people don't get. It's kind of like a fun story to tell, even though sometimes you don't know half of the words in it.
We're glad to hear that Avery and her family are doing well despite the challenges. Reporting for VMSTV, I'm...
Kind of brought me to where I am.
Elsa Woolsey.
Thank you, Avery, for sharing your story with us. Well, that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
We'll end with a short montage from the ASB Fall Festival, and we'll see you back here with our next show.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Eden Jacobson. Here's a sneak peek at what we're working on for future episodes of VMSTV. You may recognize Mailman Steve. He has an amazing story that we think you will enjoy. And how about the Sandlot Gang? They had something really special going on until the city took it all away. And we discovered a talented magician right here at Valley. We'll have those stories and more on the next VMSTV.